We have breaking news around the NFL and our Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are finalizing a deal to trade DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down right after this.
Oh!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into Chicago Bears Central / NFL Central. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by Steve-O, bringing you breaking news regarding the Chicago Bears. They have traded wide receiver DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. We still waiting on compensation, but they are finalizing the deal that will send the number one wide receiver to the Buffalo Bills. Steve-O, what's your reaction?
I got mixed emotions. I definitely got mixed emotions. As y'all all know, DJ was one of my favorite Bears that was on this new regime that we've been building for the last few years. He was a guy that we always could depend on, whether it was raining, sleet, snowing, hurt, banged up, regardless of what it was. The man played and he got back on the field. And even in his flaws, he always redeemed himself in the end. And that's the type of player I always love in a football player. He just a football player through and through. Um, I'm grateful for the time that we have for him because, for one, especially this year, I'm grateful that we was able to finally give him his first sight of winning football in his whole entire probably since high school, honestly,
Yeah.
because he didn't win shit in Maryland, he didn't win shit as a Carolina Panther, and his first definitely few years as a Bear, he wasn't winning. So I'm just glad that he was able to go off on a high note, and most importantly, I'm glad that we ain't just sending him to no bullshit place. He's still going to a place that's still contending just like us, even more so. So he's not going to a weaker quarterback. He's not going to a weaker organization. He's probably going to either even or even better organization. So shout out to DJ. I'm definitely gonna miss him and his family. He was definitely a Bear. I feel like he might have been a Bear for his end of career, but hey, when you in contention and you have a sight on where you want your team to be, these are the sacrifices and some of the moves that you honestly have to make. So shout out to him. Don't necessarily want to see it happen, but hey, it is what it is.
It absolutely is what it is, man. And my initial thoughts was, what? What?
Shitty,
What we
bro.
got? What we got? What we got? But then we start seeing that the compensation is still being finalized right now. They still working it through. But like Steve-O said, man, I'm happy for him. Came into here with Matt Eberflus as his head coach, which was a head case, came into this whole thing dealing with this bullshit that was surrounding the Chicago Bears, and the Chicago Bears cleaned it up. And they, to Steve-O's point, he got to experience some winning. Was literally a couple plays away from going to the NFC Championship game. Now he goes over there, and Ryan Poles honestly looked out for him because he could have went to the Raiders, you know what I'm saying, and been included in some Maxx Crosby trade and been
Mm-hmm.
hell for the next 2-3 years. But he's going over there to where they have Super Bowl aspirations with the Buffalo Bills. They have a good running back, good offensive line, definitely gonna improve the defense this offseason. So he's gonna have an opportunity. Ryan Poles looked out for him, and I'm with Steve-O when he said that, hey, he embodied what being a Bear was, even when he frustrated the hell out of us at times. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With some questionable stuff. But for the most part, bro is a professional, and we got to show a lot of love to him, man. The question is now, Steve-O, what does compensation look like? Because we still haven't seen it. We still haven't seen it. Y'all in the chat, let us know what's appropriate compensation for DJ Moore. I say they probably get a third. A second is a steal. How you feeling, Steve-O? What you think that compensation about to come in as?
Hope is at least a third round pick. Because like at the end of the day, I know they're gonna try to use the stats as a ramification of not giving up much, but as you all know, as we all know, he means so much more to us as a person and a player than just giving him up. Like at the end of the day, yeah, we have other wide receivers that we feel can step up, including our tight end and Coastal Loveland. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He was our guy. He was the guy that when we needed a play to go down, especially if you look at a lot of key moments, a lot of key ending game situations, who touched the ball? It was DJ.
Yeah.
When it was time for a big contested catch, quite frankly, it wasn't wrong Odunze yet. It was DJ. So this absence is not only going to leave a hole for us, but it's going to have you're going to expedite the process of Luther and Rome Odunze because, quite frankly, especially for Rome, now your ass got to step up even more. I don't want to hear none of that shit about you dropping contested catches because, like I've been saying for the longest, when there was a motherfucking Oregon Duck against us, you caught everything possible. But now that you ain't in the league and you going through shit, it's a problem. I don't care no more. You the guy, you the number one pick, you was the 9th pick overall. You the guy now. And that's what he means for
the guy. He absolutely it's go time now for Rome Odunze, and I'm gonna second everything you said. It's go time. All these contested passes, bad that you were dropping, and some passes that we seen you create and make in Washington last year wasn't present. It's time to hit that jug machine if you haven't hit it already. And we got to get this thing rolling. But I do trust the process with these guys. I think they can go out there and develop some more people. My grandma is texting me about this right now with broken hearts, bro. That's how much she loved DJ Moore. Look, it's no shade on him. I just hope he suck when he play us. That's it. I'm a root for him. Just be bad when you play my squad. But man, it's a crazy move. It's a great move. Everybody, some people are not gonna like it. Some people are gonna feel iffy about it. But we know that these guys are going to be pushed.
Compensation.
You feel me? Steve-O, does this mean the Chicago Bears are in a position to go after Maxx Crosby now? Since that's been a rumor.
I won't necessarily say that because this also could have been a move to help us secure whatever center we want too. Like that's not only like I get it. The overall want and the overall big name that we all been talking about is Maxx Crosby, and to that degree, I understand. I'm not one of those people that's like don't look at Maxx Crosby at all. But I can't necessarily say this is just our eyes are set on Maxx because like we've been saying the last 2 days, Judam didn't put kind of fucked up the plans this offseason. Look, just is what it is. So If Drew was still here, hell yeah, this was definitely we trying to go get Maxx or even possibly a Trey Hendrickson, possibly. But still, I think this could be Trey Hendrickson, this could be Maxx, this could be Drew Dalman. Hell, this could be anybody.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. That doesn't necessarily mean that we absolutely getting Crosby, but it definitely can be a position to open up more money to go out there. Tyler Linderbaum, who's only 25 years old and can help the Chicago Bears out tremendously as a young center. He definitely had Pro Bowls under his belt and definitely been one of the better centers and is the best center on the market. And we understand because the first order of business for Chicago Bears head coach Ben Johnson was improve the interior offensive line. Why wouldn't he want to go out there and get, you know what I'm saying, another one? You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to the memories DJ gave me. Bro, I remember Caleb Williams, play action pass. He's going for it all. Touchdown Bears. They ended. They ended versus them damn cheese heads, man. But hey, man, it is what it is, man.
And he ignited the rivalry again. He was helping part of igniting the rivalry again because he said we don't like the motherfuckers either.
You feel me? He said we grating cheese. Y'all already know, man. But hey, listen, Steve-O, another thing for the Chicago Bears is that Tremaine Edmunds should be released if no trade is gonna transpire. Maybe there will be one later today. It seems like Ryan Poles is cooking right now, and you know when bro starts cooking, he absolutely puts together some stuff for the team. Do you see a trade coming down for Tremaine Edmunds?
Yeah, I mean, according to the two teams that I'm hearing that want him the most, which is the Giants and the Raiders, I feel like those teams both have compensation and picks that we possibly want. And I think it can happen. It's just meeting them at the middle or meeting them or making the deal happen. So I think it's definitely possible over just getting released.
Yeah, bro. I agree with that. I think if you can get a deal done and get some type of compensation for Tremaine Edmunds,
I'm
hopefully a
trying to
fourth or
see.
something, I
I'm
think
trying to
that'd
do
be
the
good.
math here. What's the math on this cap work we just got?
So DJ Moore, so right here it reads trading DJ Moore frees up 16.5 million in cap room for the Bears.
Mhm.
Bills would take on 24.5 million in salary for 26 and assume a 15.5 guarantee for 2027. Somebody said this seems risky for the Bills. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me, brother.
But they need to be risky right now because they door
Yeah,
is shutting.
yeah, they doors
So
definitely
yeah,
closing, bro. For real. It's definitely going up though. I'm happy for him, man. Play the song at the just bring back memories, man. Hey, man, bro, that song, bro. DJ Moore had us turned up, man. Them playoffs was crazy. Them games
lit
was
as hell.
crazy. DJ Moore with the cheese grater celebration is crazy. Y'all already know how we feeling. On the real. We definitely got to see what's up.
I'm just sitting here like waiting. Come on, give me something. Give me something, Adam.
On the real, they don't want to give us no draft compensation. Even Albert Bridger said that it's still being worked out. We'll work it out.
I
Hurry
don't
up.
like those type of deals in my. I like deals. Announce the deal when the shit done. I
Right.
don't want it. I don't want y'all to tell you we got a deal, but we still working on the back end of it. No, nigga, get the deal done before you
You
start
feel me?
announcing shit.
That's a good question, and the big homie. Do y'all think Edmunds may be in the Crosby trade talk?
Maybe.
They need a linebacker. Last
Ain't
time I
nothing.
checked.
Them niggas need everything. So they're so great, bro. They need literally everything. So
Hey,
like they it's something on this team that they could take easily. Hell,
fact.
they need a backup running back. Shit, hell.
Hey, so for the Drew Dahlman stuff, it opened up $10 million in cap for the Chicago Bears. Yeah, so about $10 million. DJ Moore, we opened up 16. So yeah, 26.5 million in cap space. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. It's gonna be something that we're gonna be like, I bet. But to Steve O's point, the Bears still got a lot of more work to do. You still got offensive line stuff, defensive line stuff, defensive back stuff. The Chicago Bears got to get in order. They got still a lot of work to do, man. A lot of work to do. For real. Alexa, play Go DJ. Hell is you talking about?
That's my DJ.
Damn. It's gonna be crazy. Hey, Ryan Poe's looked out for him. He gonna be going to a good team and they gonna be competing. So it ain't like
And
he
that's
going
one
to
person.
jump
That's my thing. Like he was looking out for everybody. Don't look out for everybody. This the motherfucker you look out for. There's certain people you look out for.
for sure.
You
Definitely look
look
out
out for him for sure.
on the real. Definitely. Man. It's crazy. It's definitely a part of the business of the NFL though, bro.
I wonder
But
how he feel about it.
huh?
I wonder how DJ feel about it because I honestly feel like he liked the city.
He did. Didn't he buy a house out here?
I don't know. I know he had a crib here, but who knows if he bought it.
Somebody said he back with Joe Brady. He got connections
He
to
is
Joe
back with
Brady.
Joe Brady. Yeah, with Carolina.
Oh, that's good then. That's good for
Yeah.
him. It's even better now because it ain't like you going to a scrub quarterback. You going to one of the top 5
You're going
quarterbacks
to a
in the
top
league.
3 quarterback. You're going to a
Yeah.
top 10 offense.
Yeah.
The offensive line is solidified. The missing, especially on the offense, the missing side was
It
you.
was him.
Yeah.
So, man, that's good though. It definitely stings a little bit, but we understand it for sure. It should be more on the way, man. Should be more on the way, man. We're gonna see what happens and what transpires though. Steve-O, we can't get no draft compensation, man. Damn. I mean, yeah, we can't.
I mean,
Ain't
according to
no release
Albert
the
Breer, that he
compensation.
thinks it's probably gonna be. It seems like a middle of the tier type of thing, so they thinking probably a 3rd or 5th pick. That's what
Yeah.
it's looking like, but we still don't know.
If you get a 3rd and a 5th, that's still a win.
I deal with that.
Yeah, I think that's still a win for sure.
But we
Because
get a 2nd, that's a steal though, for sure.
yes, definitely. Read my comment. Just provided. I got you, V Dog. Oh, these motherfuckers typing. Bobby, Albert Breer said the Bears are still pursuing Crosby and Lindenbaum. Boy, these mugs going all in. I ain't gonna
Fuck
get
it.
too excited. I ain't gonna get too excited. We're gonna let them cook. Let
And
them
I'm saying,
cook.
fuck it. I mean, that's what you should be doing. Like, you see where you see where the trajectory of your team is going. If you feel like the window is now, you got to act like it's now. And those are some right now ass moves, to be honest with you. But like I said, you're definitely putting a lot of trust into everybody that's here right now.
How much trust do you got right now on a scale of 1 to 10 that Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet, Luther Burden, Rome Odunze can get it done? At least right now on this day. How much trust?
You said a letter grade, right?
1 through 10, letter
1 through 10.
grade.
For Colston, I'm at a 8. I'm gonna put Colston and Luther Burden together because, for one, they both didn't have like full OTAs and offseason stuff because they had injuries coming in. So they was just finding their stride as the season went on, which is great. Most rookies don't necessarily have that. It's hard to adjust to the league on the fly, and they was able to adjust on the league on the fly. So between them two is at an 8. Luther is at like a 7.5.
No, you mean Rome?
I mean, that's why I meant Rome. Yes, my fault. I did say Luther. Rome is about 7.5, just because, one, you got some injuries to you now. You got injured in Washington. You got it's foot injuries is that, right? It's lower extremity injuries. And yeah, I just need to see more out of Rome. That's not saying that I don't think he can't be an X, because I've seen his ass be an X. It's just, you got to show that you an X in the league. And yeah, Rome just got to show me at the end of the day. But I got way more confidence in Colston Love and Luther right now.
I could agree with that. I think Rome, the first 6 weeks, he was cooking though. And then teams adjusted a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The injury came about and he kind of slowed down. He did make some big catches in that Packers game later in the season. But that's not the end all be all. Now the focus switches. But the good thing is that you have an offensive coordinator / head coach in Ben Johnson that wants to play spread offense pretty much. So
definitely,
that's a good thing for them. But hey, man, we still don't have a draft compensation, and we're going to try to see if we can cook up something else before the end of the day. So we're going to take a second, let Ryan Pose cook. And if anything, y'all already know we're going to be right back right here, man. Steve-O, you got anything left, bro?
Hey, man. Yeah, we might have to see y'all tonight. We about to do a night fucking recap after this, the way this going.
Oh, the real. But hey, that is it from us, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Man, there's going to be a lot more moves on the way, hopefully, because the Bears still got a lot more things to do, and a lot of more teams around the league are still getting busy. So that is it from us today. We're going to catch y'all on the next one, for sure.